Artificial life and the social based learning is my topic of my presentation, and we have to consider what is life. There is no generally accepted definition of life. In general, it can be said to be that the condition that distinguishes living organism from ionic object or dead organism. Growth through the metabolism, a means of reproduction, and the internal regulations is response to the environment. Even through the ability to produce the considered essential to life, this might be more true for specific than the individual organism. Then we have to consider what is artificial life. Artificial life is basically, it's also called as a life. Okay, it's often used to study the essential properties of living systems. Okay, life on the earth is incredibly complex. The millions of species constructed from the vast array of different chemicals interacted in innumerable ways. It is difficult to extract any general principles of biological design from among life messy details or to distinguish what is fundamental life as a general phenomena from what is mere in an accident of growth life evolved on earth. The eventually the clock cannot be turned back to see these features always appears, nor or any other alien ecosystems available for comparison. A life seeks to be illuminated this properly by simulating the life-like processes with computers, by creating highly simplified artificial aliens and comparing their development and behavior to real biology. It's often possible to discover something alive essential characters. Then the study of man-made systems to exhibit the behavior of the characteristics of the natural living system. It's come to be in the end of the 80s when the Christopher G. Lanton organized the vast workshop on the subject to Les Alias National Library in 1987 with the title International Conference on the Synthesis and Simulations of Life Systems. The artificial life researchers have often been divided into two main groups, without the strong alive position states that life the process which can be abstracted away from the particular medium, and the weak alive position denies the possibility of generating living process outside the carbon-based chemical solutions. The researchers try instead of mimicking the process to understand the appearance of the individual phenomena. Then the goal of the artificial life is not only provide the biological model but also investigate the general models, but also the general principles of the life, and these principles can be investigated in their own right without necessarily having to have direct or natural equivalent. The artificial life tries to transcend the limitations of the earth bound life based beyond the carbon chain. The social based learning, that's next, and the AI increasingly become the part of our life system intelligent tutorial and system that employ the algorithm to mimic the behavior of the human tutor, accurately identify the learners to difficulties and provide relevant and accurate feedback, are now being used to schools and teach the subject as the language, math, the geography, chemistry, among others. These intelligent systems have the potential to scale educational investigation by several orders of magnitude. Then the primary challenge is to rethink the education system to go beyond the merely appearing aid to reinforce the existing paradoxical practice of the transmission model of the education. Thank you for watching.